18 days till Christmas.
How long ago did he leave?
2 minutes. Just before you walked in. So now I put that discount the same place I put it on before, right? The meta field. Correct? I put it in the meta field location. I put that discount code in the meta field, same as I did last time.
Yeah, theme dot field. Or theme dot label.
What do you mean theme dot label?
Just whenever you go to it. Did you turn on Touch ID?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm putting in my password now. Ha! How many people does it take to unlock an iPod?
You go to the meta field
Mm-hmm.
and label, right? Theme label.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you just copy it exactly like it is in the notes there.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, no problem.
He didn't yell at me, okay? So
didn't yell at you?
no, you're all right.
All right.
Did you tell him no, Brian? I'm important. I do find it weird how you're an electrician, you're running a place where you want to sit down here, and you're like, I'm not gonna bring a ladder.
They have a ladder. They just needed another one.
You know, like,
Yeah, well, there is too.
we're both working up in a skill. We're not gonna break through that. We're gonna figure it out.
It's all dry, isn't it? It's all dry, isn't it? Hopefully I get that quote for the roof. Metal roof and we'll get that done. Okay, everybody. Looks like everybody is Yeah. Okay, so today is Monday. Today is Monday, and we we are starting a new day, a new week, and I've got some issues I have to deal with, um, and but other than that, everything is fine. I had a nice weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the Carrera video last night. I hope that it gave you some insight about Carrera Digital versus the other systems that are out there in the digital platform. You have a lot of digital systems out there, especially in Europe. They have a 9-car system, and then they have an unlimited car system with digital. So it really, there was a guy that I went to, he lived in Connecticut, and I can't think of the guy's name. I went to his house. His layout was really cool. He had this huge digital layout. He had it gone. And what was interesting is it was just a fun layout. He had a lot of fun with his multiple cars. And that's the key. That's the key aspect of digital, is that it brings another authenticity to slot car racing, because you can change lanes and the fuel indicator. See, and I can't emphasize this enough. And I wish that SCX would reinstitute their pit tower, because the pit tower had an effect of, how do I want to say this? It had an authenticity and that you're racing your car around, but you're also checking your fuel, because if you run out of gas, okay, the race is over, and so you have to manage your race and your gas at the same time, and that is very crucial to a race. It's not just, see, everybody. And that's why I kid with the mayor, and I kid with everybody about speed, and everybody wants to go as fast as you can, and so you're really not even seeing the car. And I'm asking myself, and I'm asking you too. I'm saying, what's the point? Okay, yeah, you can go, so fast that you can't even really see the car. Okay. All right. So what is that? What skill is that? Are you just trying to go make a car that you can go unlimited speed, in a sense, and not come off the track? That's really, here's the chart. Okay. How fast can I go, and how fast can I go to where the car will not come off the track? And that's basically what a routed track is. I mean, a routed track is, you don't want to have any imperfections in in the driving of the car. Nate, I need a water, please.
Will do.
And so when you have a routed track, you have no imperfections, and therefore your track is perfect. All right. And I think that is part of the fun. You know, like the guys were kidding. The guys were arguing last Thursday night when they're racing is that, you know, there's always an imperfection in the track. There's always a problem. And so the one guy is fine with one lane and then he's not with the next lane. Okay. And that's all about racing. And you can tell if somebody can't handle it if they don't like to race on other lanes. Okay. That's to me, that's my opinion. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that, you know, any one lane is better than another lane. I'm just emphasizing that speed is not everything. And that is even in the case of real racing. I mean, you look at what did they do to the T-Bird? Okay, what they did to this car. Okay, they basically banned it. Okay, they banned this car with the wing because they thought it was, you know, violating something. They even banned the GT40 because it was winning too many races. Okay, what's the point? Okay, isn't the point winning? Okay, and so when a guy comes out with a great car, routed tracks don't snag your braided pickup shoes. Yes, they don't. Yes, braided pickup shoes. Well, Mr. Hickson is watching this morning. That means Mr. Hickson is at home. He's in his low-fat diet. Mr. Hickson is in a low-fat diet. He is in a low-fat diet. And we need to make sure that Mr. Hickson is in healthy conditions. I had a Arbuckle breakfast this morning. I had 3 slices of bacon. I had one egg, and a glass of ice water, and I did have one little tiny orange. I had one little orange, small little orange, that big of an orange right there. Until my pancreas heals. So until his pancreas heals. Yeah, they banned the Hemi. You know, what I'm getting at is, once you come out with a car that's faster than anybody else, they want to ban it. Okay? And that's the thing. All right, so we have some new items. I don't know if they're coming up yet, but they are. We are selling the cars from the what are you doing with those? Don't they need to be in the tray here? Yeah, somebody left the sea container open. Or did you open it this morning? Okay. So we are offering the cars from the Smoke or Blues Brothers set individual. You can buy them as a set, and also you can buy the trucks from mining, the mining set, the gold mining set. You can buy the cars, buy these separate, okay? And these are available. These are available now individually, or if you want to buy them in the packet, you can buy the cars from the Blues Brothers or the gold mine set. Okay. We also we've had a lot of success. A lot of people have been asking about my off-road. Basically, it's the track that I made for rock climbing sets. This is the rock climbing set. trying to get this in there. There we go. People like this rock climbing. And why is that camera going the wrong way? No, why is it that way? I had the camera the wrong way the whole time. Unbelievable. So this is the rock climbing. And I don't know why that was painting the wrong that was pointing the wrong way the whole time during the show. Unbelievable. Nobody made any comments. Nobody made any comments. Yeah, they banned the Superbird too. So this is the rock climbing track. I have 4 different pieces of this. I also have a bridge one too that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm not doing too good. No! Oh, this is harder than you think. But anyway, these are the rock climbing cars. We have like 10 of these things. These are pretty cool. You want to get yourself a set of these things. I'm going to undo the lights. That's the rock climbing. When I get a time, I'll go get the bridge unit. The bridge unit is kind of cool.
I want to make sure we have that while I got that fun.
What is it?
150.
What do they want? What do they want?
The 150 play set. What's that? Yes. Okay.
That's 149.
What's that say?
150.
Yes, I got one.
Yeah, that's a really nice one. Do they want one of these?
They want another one. What gun?
Oh yeah, I would get a half dozen of them. Tell them. Protinker says.
Well, we only have one right now.
Oh, we do.
But he's willing to wait.
I thought this is a 150. Oh, that's 149. What's the difference of the one? Oh, this is but the
That's
one
12 shot. That's 8 shot.
Yeah, but this is a better one. The 12. This is the one I use demonstrate all the time. That's the better one right there.
So.
He can get. He's the customer. He can get whatever he wants. He's the customer.
You have all girls. Have you thought about getting the cowgirl gun?
Yeah, that's pink.
You don't like pink.
Oh, they don't like pink. Oh no, then you don't want a pink gun. No way.
They do not do pink.
Well, Calamity Jane didn't have a pink gun. She had a real gun.
Yeah.
Calamity Jane and what's her name?
What's the trigger pull on that one compared to the other one?
Same.
I think trigger pull on the 12 shot.
Look at it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, they smell good too. The caps.
I'm listening.
Okay, well, that was, we are literally selling, I cannot emphasize this enough. We are selling so many cap guns. I'm just wondering if I just go into cap guns, just sell cap guns. And, it's crazy. The amount of cap guns that we are selling is absurd, I find it actually kind of funny. Let me go get my bottled water that Nate was supposed to bring me. Okay, I will go get it. I bet Daniel told him not to give it to me.
already invested in the 8 shot, so you want to stick with that.
Why are you back over in my space? What is he? What's the problem? You don't want me to talk?
No, because I'm on the phone with
All right,
someone.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Okay. I know more about the cap guns than you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You think you're a millennial. Unbelievable. These millennials, they think. Oh my gosh, I'm about ready to lose it. Holy cow. Now, I still haven't found the remote to, oh, I did find more of these. We do have these in stock right now. So if you want to get your owl drone or owl, night owl, you want to get these on order now, baby. If I can just find the remote to it. And I lost the tail. I got to fix this. I lost the rotor on my Sheriff. Look at that. I can't fly that. I just like to know where the remote is to this. Now what's his name? My other employee, Zach, Mandy's brother. Nice guy. Mandy's brother he gets a bad rap from Ryan. Ryan just doesn't give him a slack, you know, and now I want to show you guys something because we have this in our system right now. And I didn't realize that these were in stock again. And we have these we got a restock of these for Christmas. And we have the Hobby Sport. So this right here is a really nice RC, okay? This is a nice airplane right here, the Sport Club 2. Okay, now, the best one that ever made, and I've had this nearly 10 years, okay? I have 2 of these in the shed, and I've been flying them. These are the easiest, and they're just as good as the Sport Club. This one here. Okay, they're just as good as this, but this is a little bigger than this one. But this right here is just absolutely beautiful in flying. You can toss that thing. Oh, there's another water here. I need to get more water. I'm trying to find that remote to, hey, there's my box cutter. I'm finding all the stuff that I lost. So, I'm trying to find that remote, and I'm not having a good luck with finding the remote. It was over here. It was over here, and then it's gone. It's gone. It disappeared. It literally disappeared. It was over here at one time. You know what I'm saying? And it was on my tool, my thingamajiggy, where it has all the controls and the mechanisms. Everything I have is on this little thing here. But somebody, Mac Henry, I think, I'm going to blame Mac Henry, because he's the easy one to blame, Mac Henry. All of a sudden, everything was moved around on me. Okay, so this battery should be charged. Everything should be charging. That's the remote. I don't have the remote for the drone, which is really weird, too. Oh, for the love of Mike. And it's a little tiny thing too. It's a little tiny one. It's not a very big remote. Unbelievable. This is for this, my hovercraft. I can't find it. I literally can't find it. Huh. Well, I don't know where that remote is. I just don't know where the remote is. For my, this is sweet. Awesome little airplane. Awesome little airplane. Now, if I can just find the remote for it, I can fly it around and show you guys how well it works. It should be over here where it was, I give up. Anyway, all righty. So yesterday, Mac took it to drive you crazy. You know what? I think I know where it is. Henry, blame him. Nope, it's not where I thought it would be. Oh well, it's somewhere. Now, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so we've got a big sale going on right now, and a lot of things are already on sale. And we're trying to do our part in lowering prices. And I was able to buy a lot of these products. I would say 80% of what's in this store is pre-COVID, or not COVID, but pre-tariffs. I'm not opposed to tariffs. I think we have to protect America, and we have to protect American American workers. I'm for that. I'm for that. And what Trump did on Friday by lowering tariffs or cafe standards, which cafe standards are the worst decision government has ever done to the automobile. They should get rid of them altogether. Cafe, just get rid of, just shut them down, just reduce them, get rid of them. Because they basically have destroyed, along with other things, destroyed our automobile country. You can't make small cars now because there's so many there's so many standards that you have to in your manufacturing. You meet all these different, and so by getting rid of the small cars, you can do more of big cars. And so they're getting away with all these cafe standards, and they're going to start bringing in small cars again. Okay, which we need more small cars. Okay, now here's Zender Electric. You done already? Positive. So you got those lights removed, or what did you do?
Pulled the lights out and threw the whip back so that they can cut it freely, and then as soon as you guys are ready, you can come back, grab the same whip, put the lights right back in.
Okay, once they get the new drywall up. Okay, well, thank you very much.
For a new light over here, did you want the exact same as you already have, the two? The square ones?
What do you mean?
Do you want us to match it? Or do you want us to just find a surface mount light to put in the middle of them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if this is 60s technologies. Okay, so
These will be easy.
These will.
It's the specialty one.
Oh yeah.
Do you want us to match it?
No, I just want to.
Just one extra?
I just want a long thing just like these right here. See these? They put these in. See those two things? I just want a long one here. It gets more light in here. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That'd be great.
Got tons of those.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Tell them thanks down there at Zender. All right. Appreciate it. Okay, let them know that the light fixtures have been removed so they can come in and do the plumbing as soon as they can. I'm just moving on this kitchen or bathroom. I'm just going to get it done. It is not just so everybody knows, it is not a structural, it basically, okay, so let me explain this house to you that I have, okay? This house was built in 1895, I think. And it was a single family, okay? And it had, I don't even know if it had a bathroom when it was first built, okay? But I do know that they made a lot of additions, and this was in the 1900s, like 1910. And upstairs, you can see how they just laid a beam across. It's not even connected, so it's not a structural beam. You know what I'm saying? It's not a load-bearing beam that they cut into, okay? And therefore, it really has no purpose. You could just take it out and it wouldn't do anything. But this other company, this other guy, he like freaks out. Oh, I just can't. And I actually got mad. I actually got mad at this guy. And I said to him, I said, you know what? We won World War II, okay? We basically beat two countries at the same time, all right? We basically were building a B-29 bomber every 63 minutes, okay? And you're telling me that you can't do this job. I go, to me, that's totally unacceptable. And I hung up. I just said, this is ridiculous, give me a break, and it's like, I really don't like the word we can't. You know what I'm saying? I've never liked that word, we can't, I don't like to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And it's not a word that to me is I've always used this terminology with my kids. Couldn't, wouldn't, didn't, but did. Couldn't, wouldn't, can't, they're always an excuse. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. And I don't want to. Wouldn't. You know, I get these things going, and then all of a sudden, this is the Commando. Another awesome toy at Protinkertoys.com. Battery dead. This takes a lot of battery. A lot of battery. Let's charge that up goodly today. Goodly. And then we have our hobby cross or hover cross. Yep. Another fun toy available at Protinkertoys.com. Okay, now this would be nice if it was plugged in. So I had this thing, it wasn't even plugged in. And it was supposed to be charging, but it wasn't charging anything because it wasn't plugged in. Unbelievable. All right, let's charge that. And then we have the other little fun thing, my little helicopter by IMAX. It's called the Shark. We'll put that on the floor here. We'll take off. Nice fun helicopter. Nice fun helicopter just to fly around. Look at that. It's got full rotor control. Oh gosh. Oh, that was overcompensation. I didn't need to do that. Anyways, this is the Shark. We have these available. We have a lot of other ones too. We have just about everything. Let's go over some cars for somebody that might be watching brand new. Let's look at some of the Adam Hurt. Yeah, Adam Hurt was supposed to come here this Saturday, but he didn't.
I did, but you weren't at the store. They said you were gone.
Well, first of all, I was here all day on Saturday. I had a live stream for 2 hours, okay? So, you know, I don't know what you're smoking or whatever, but you got to get that bill paid. I don't know what your problem is, why you're taking so long.
It's terrible. I'm a loser. I'm telling you what. I have a question and a request. I would like to know what your guys' plans are, what you're going to carry with Carrera, and what your guys' plans are for 26. So I can decide, am I going to go Carrera or am I going to do more HO?
Well, I mean, Carrera is going to be a major factor here at the store, okay? Until
Right.
we, also when we bring in SCX Advance. So those are the two systems that we're going to sell, SCX Advance and Carrera. Because there are people that want to play with the larger track, okay? I get that. And that's why I'm going to have to bring in both of them. I am ditching Scalextric. I'd like to get rid of all the Scalextric items that I have. If somebody wants to give me an offer on all the Scalextric cars and track and everything, I would be more than willing to accept their offer. So,
do you have an order form of what you plan on getting car-wise and track-wise, or no?
well, I'm going to start getting all the new cars in.
Okay.
You know, anything new, we're going to be getting those cars in, okay?
Analog or digital, correct?
Yes, we're going to get digital and analog. I mean, it's
I'm going digital, so that's
no,
what
I
have.
understand, and that's the big dilemma: is do we carry the chip or do we carry the car that you can chip the car? And that's the dilemma. Some people just want you to get the digital car and not worry about the chip, you know. So that's the other dilemma that we have to make a decision on.
Well, I would at least carry some of those.
No, we are. I mean, the fact of the matter is, we are going to put the same amount of effort that we have with HO into Carrera. So,
wow, I'm excited to hear that.
we are going to be just as competitive, if even more competitive. If I have to give it away to build a market share that is dominating in that field, I will do that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's why I was calling, because Brianna has asked me what I want for Christmas and stuff like that. So.
What do you want for Christmas? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
Well, let's promote the heck out of. I'm gonna be talking about it on my show. I'll let Scott know to promote the heck out of you carrying more Carreras. So.
Yes, we are going to be carrying a lot of Carrera. It's going to be a slow buildup, you know,
That's okay.
because we are going to showing the track and once I get it up, then I've got to go into detail on the operation. I have to do a learning curve because I've really never been a Carrera fan, and so I have to make that connection with the customer.
Yeah, I watched your video yesterday, and I think you're right. You do need 4x4 table.
Yes, I do.
So,
And that's my
experience.
dilemma. And that's the problem with Carrera Digital, is it takes so much room, okay?
When you showed the SCX switches, I was like, oh my gosh, look how much easier that is. It's far less room to put a switch in.
I know that. That's what I've been trying to say for years about even Scalextric had the same problem. Their switches were 2 feet long. You know, I'm thinking, and the whole concept of digital is lane changing.
Right.
Anyway,
I agree. All right.
All righty.
Here, I'll pay that bill today. I'm gonna use my card.
All righty. Thank you.
Bye.
No, I'm going to do this. When I get done with the live stream, I'm going to send an email to SCX Advance, or to SCX in Scale Electric in Spain. And I'm going to basically say to them, listen, guys, we have a choice here at Protinkertoys. We want to concentrate more on digital. We are getting rid of Scale Electric, and we want to focus on your other as another brand. Okay? How do I say this with a straight face? How do I say this with a straight face? Not necessarily a straight face, but with an honest face, okay? How do I tell you what I truly believe, okay, as a retailer, as a seller, as has been in this business for 30 years, okay? That's really what it's all about. You know, I could come out here and say, oh, this is a great system just to get your sale, okay? You know, that's not hard. I'm not saying that it's callous. You know, I could really sell this car right here. This 55 Bel Air is a sweet car, okay? This comes as a set in the California Cruising, but you can buy both these cars together, okay? It's easy to make a sale, okay? And to convince somebody that, okay, Race Masters and AF or Auto World make a great product combined, okay? Auto World has their advantages, and Race Masters has their advantage. Some people do not like the Ultra G Plus chassis and the motors, and a lot of people like the assembling of their chassis from the pit kits. Okay, so you have that dilemma. Okay, and I could come here and say to you, there are, you know, that Carrera is a great system, and I love Carrera, okay? And I think everybody should own a Carrera car, okay? I could come over here and I could grab a Carrera Digital. This is a Carrera Digital, and I say, you guys should get a Carrera Digital. These are beautiful cars, and they are beautiful cars. And their digital sets are awesome, okay? They're high quality. There's nothing wrong with a Carrera set, okay? There is nothing wrong with a Carrera set. You got high quality track. The track is durable. Everything is great about Carrera, okay? But then I could tell you, okay, well, here are the problems that I have with Carrera, okay? And I could just tell them from my point of view, from selling this stuff since 2004, or actually 2006, of selling SCX Digital, okay? And it's all about the switch track. It's all about the 15-inch switch track, okay? And how much track can you put on a 4x8 sheet of plywood versus how big of a layout can you put on a 4x8 sheet of plywood of Carrera? That's the real difference, okay? That's the difference, okay? How much do you want to put on a 4x8 sheet of plywood? You can put more of SCX Advance on a 4x8 sheet of plywood, and it would cost you less than Carrera Digital. If you're unlimited space and you want to buy a premium product, then Carrera Digital is your line, okay? And I don't have any problem with anybody, and that's what I have to do, okay? Now, I've got to completely sell out of all of Scale Electric. All the rest of this Scale Electric has to go. Everything. All right. So if you know somebody that wants to buy my entire selection of SCX, of Scale Electric, let me know, because I'm willing to offer them a special deal on all this product. Just sell everything. Everything's scale electric. And if you want to take that advantage, you can do that. Because this set right here, I'll tell you right now, it's hard for me not to push this set. Okay? But this set right here, this F1 set by Carrera, I mean, this is a beautiful set. I mean, this is just a beautiful set. That's all there is to it. And this will fit on a 4x8 sheet of plywood, this layout right here. Okay? But I mean, that's a beautiful digital set, and that's a great starter for your entire digital line. Okay? Name a price. No, you have to send me an email, Arbuckle. Send me an Arbuckle. Because I've got probably about 50 cars. I probably got 50 pieces of track. I might have 2 or 3 sets left. So, you know, if you just take, like, for example, I have 50 cars, okay? So I'm just going to run things just from a standpoint. I'd say I have, 50 cars, okay? 50 times that is that. And then I have probably 50 pieces of track times a little bit less. That's, and then miscellaneous switch track. I have about 30 pieces of that times that price, okay. And this is basically 50% on the dollar, basically. I would say all the track that I have and all the cars that I have, you're talking, I want to make sure I got the right amount of cars. 50 cars. Maybe we got 75 cars. I'd say about $5,000. $5,000 total for all the scale electric. No, name your price. $5,000. I am in deep to go into big card. Wait a minute. I am in too deep to go into big car. Oh, big cars. Oh, big cars. Okay. And that's fine. You know, not everybody has to go into other lines. Okay, what is a Cool Hand? Cool Luke asked me, Brian, what do you think of NSR slot cars? They are a very good car, okay? They're a very good car, okay? Now, NSR, if I'm not mistaken, and also MRC, okay? There are a lot of companies that make other cars, okay? And you have to, everybody has to understand that the mass merchandisers are Race Masters and Auto World. So their cars are not going to be the top of the line, okay? It's just, you can't. Not for that price, okay? Okay, Brian LaForte. Yeah, the vibrator cars go good. This message is held for review. Does any race vibrator cars for good? Unbelievable. Oh my guys. Yes, NSR are expensive. They are, because they're a higher cost. Arbuckle, the price went up to the vault door. Very rare. Carrera Digital is the direction I have been going. Listen, okay, so when we opened, I still had a lot of SCX Digital, the original WOS system. When we first opened, I had 50 WOS sets, and we were selling them like crazy. The problem is, all the WOS systems, they don't have them now. I have to, let's see here. So, Missy, I have to talk to Mac Henry because Missy, I don't understand. I don't think she understands Mac Henry, and so we have to get Missy to understand Mac Henry, and we have to be.
What did I do this time? I already apologized.
Well, I meant to, and she was talking about it yesterday at lunch about Mac Henry. How she put something next to you, and we were trying to explain to her that you have to. Mac Henry has some little idiosyncrasies that you have to understand.
Which one was this?
I guess she was here last week, and she put something next to your desk, and she thought you thought she was invading your space. And
no, like I was just like, hey, I don't want to get things mixed up.
Right.
So you gotta slow it down.
Right.
Right. In order for me not to mix orders together.
Correct.
Like it's pulling twice is what it is.
Correct.
It's like okay, I shouldn't have to refigure out the order.
Right. And I was telling her that that you are a very sightful and very considerate man, and that it's easy to. I'm really just kind of shoveling it on, really. So I got in an argument with Mandy on Thursday, which didn't go very well. There's one thing, and I told you on Friday. I think I might have said this on Friday, and so there's one thing you don't do with me. Okay, it's just because the type of person I am. Unfortunately, that's who I am, and I'm not going to ever change. I'm 66 years old. You just don't get on the phone and scream and yell at me. This is not going to work, okay? It's just not going to work at all, okay? And she did that. Now, she might not think that she screamed and yelled at me, but I took it that way, okay? Anyways, yesterday at church, I was standing there, and I was praying about her, and I just went over and I gave her a hug, and I basically, at the end of the service, we were praying, and I just went over and I gave her a hug, and I said, I'm sorry that I offended you, and I said, I love you dearly, and I gave her a big hug, and I kissed her, and I think she said, I forgive you, whatever. Anyways, it's nothing personal. It's like I don't know if anybody understands steam engines. So steam engines have what they call pressure valves, okay? And what it does is if pressure gets too high in a steam engine, the pressure valve will go. It will release the pressure. It's a pressure valve. If it hits higher than this pressure, then it will release some of that steam, okay? And that's what I have I have what you call a pressure valve, okay? And when it gets to that pressure, I just let it out. And then afterwards, I don't even know that it never even happened, okay? In my view, okay? Now, other people, they take it personally. Now, Mac and Henry and I have had a couple. So Mac Henry knows about my pressure valve. He knows that Bryan will lose it. He'll go off. And then an hour later, it'll just all be normal, okay? And that's kind of how it was. So yesterday, I had an issue with my daughter, Catherine, which I didn't deal too well with, but it's just basically life, okay? And she's trying to find a husband. She wants a husband, and I'm trying to, oh, Lord, please, how do you do? It's all in his direction. But anyways. And so I haven't communicated with her as well as I should have. And Mandy, LOL, like when nature calls, Mandy Young. It's because I've been around for 20 years. I'm completely unfazed at this point. Oh, that's not funny, Mandy. Oh my gosh. And it's not, well, yeah, it has been 20 years. I didn't scream and yell at you. Correct. You flipped a lid on me per usual. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was funny. Anyway, so that's the so obviously she watches me during the day. Obviously she has it on television. She has her big screen TV. She's probably cleaning the house. She's probably changing the diaper of Kimber and you know, and so she's watching me because she has to know what I'm saying at all times, okay? She does. She just can't live. We're going to Frankenmuth. Now, I was told that Frankenmuth from my wife was Wednesday. Now I'm told it's Thursday. So I have to know if it's Thursday or Wednesday. Hi, Mandy. How are you doing? Relief valve. Yes, relief valve. Yes. Mandy, I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning. These preteen boys' nasty room. I always watch when I'm cleaning. So yes, daily. It's always been Thursday. Okay, so it is Thursday. That's what I thought. Well, let me tell you right now, preteen boys, it's not going to get any different when they're teens. So I'll tell you that right now. Holy moly! Now tomorrow we're going to start we've got some things that are on sale. Now Gale Force Raceway, he has decided to go routed track. Now I'm not going to condemn him for his routed track anymore. I'm going to let him do what he wants to do. Here's my prediction. Okay, here's my prediction with Gale Force Raceway. Okay, that within a year he will be going back to his old racetrack. Okay, that within a year he's going to have his old track set up again. He's not going to like the new track. He's going to look. He's going to have a moment in time where he's going to reflect on this, and he's going to say, you know what? I just don't like this. It's nice, but I just don't like it. And so I'm going to let him have that time right now. You're supposed to live stream at Frankenmuth, BC. We won't be doing racing night. Yes, well, you know, we have to get there first, you know, so you know what? That has to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm an influencer too. So people have to understand, I realized this yesterday that we were after church, we usually go out to dinner after church, okay? My parents, we used to do that all the time. Mom would take us so the restaurants that we would go after church in the 70s was Ponderosa, Pizza Inn, the Union at the university, okay? There used to be a Holiday Inn. They used to have a steakhouse there that we would go there too. We also would go to Frisch's Big Boy. These are all restaurants that we would go to after church. Now, sometimes we would go home, okay? So I'm not saying that happened every time. Sometimes we would go home, and I would make my standard meal on Sunday would be, SCX Advanced 2.0. That's right. My classic meal was grilled cheese with Velveeta grilled cheese, tomato soup, and Cane's potato chips. What?
Remember how I gave you that real big stack of like shipping history?
Yeah. What do you mean shipping history?
Of a package going to Mr. John,
Yes.
WRC for me.
Yes.
You know?
Right.
Now that
Okay.
guy, bought a lot from me.
Yes.
So here is take two.
What do you mean take two?
He's not getting his package. It just keeps floating around in the ether of the. And he's ordered a lot of stuff from us. So like, it's not his address that has a problem.
No.
I put his number right there. If you want
No, you have to take this over to her
I was
right
wondering-
now.
I was wondering if you wanted to do it.
No, I've already done that. Take it to her right now.
Okay.
Okay, so Northwest Ohio, we are in the Toledo area. Toledo used to have a postal distribution center, and that all went away, and they go to Detroit now, and that place in Detroit is absolutely chaos. I don't understand how the postal system can even survive. You know, the amount of screw ups that they deal with is amazing. So, anyways, I would do a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup and Cane's potato chips. And that was my lunch sometimes when we didn't go out to dinner. So, anyways, we went out to dinner. Here's how I know I'm a social influencer. I went and I'm walking around and I give $2 bills to kids sometimes when I have them. Sometimes I have them, sometimes I don't. Anyways, I was giving $2 bills to this family and everything. The guy looks, oh, you're a Protinker, aren't you? I go, yeah. I goes, are you closing? I go, no, we're just restructuring. We're putting more slot cars in. We're going to be putting more slot car tracks in the store, and we're expanding. So here's what we're going to do, just so everybody knows. You see this aisle right here? You see this aisle right here? Okay, so we've got this out of here. You see this aisle right here? We are going to cut this aisle down to 36 inches, okay? And this is going to be one big racetrack, okay? From that end to this end. It's going to be one big track. And we are going to take all these shelving units down. We're going to take all these shelving units down to the warehouse, and we're going to put slot wall up, and all the cars are going to be on the walls here, along with all on the walls over here, okay? Because there's only 3 items that we're going to be carrying here. And that is slot cars, cap guns, toy guns, and RC, remote control. Those are the 3 items. That's it. That's it, baby. That's it. Slot cars, baby. And we're going to then down here, we're going to put a Carrera track. And then in that room, we're going to have a big HO track. We are kids. We, $2 bills come from the strip club at the scrap metal dealer. The reason, because I grew up. Well, that's not nice, Hickson. No, I go to the bank and get them. I went to the bank a couple weeks ago. I said, do you have any $2 bills? I go, yeah. I go, ask. And I said, you have $200 worth? And she goes, yeah. I said, well, give them to me. I got more than $200 worth, but because we're going to be going to Florida. We're driving down there, and I'm going to give $2 bills on the way down. We're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of live streams driving all the way down to Vegas and back, or not to Vegas, but Florida and back. We're going to be doing a lot of videos. The old Colger should not be passing out $2 bills to children. Well, you know what? I've only had one person. Just so everybody knows, so I don't know if anybody knows why I do that. But my daughter, it's really a tribute to my daughter because she used to be very giving. She used to do a lot for the neighborhood where she lived. She always was doing a lot. She was a missionary. She went overseas, went to Mexico several times as a missionary. And so when she passed away, I said, I'm going to give $2 bills to kids. And I've been doing it ever since. And, that's just what I do, to make kids happy. And 99% of the kids, 99.99. I've only had one person ever get mad that I gave their kid a $2 bill. Play it safe. pass out $5 bills. I tell you, you're sick, Hickson. Play it safe. Pass out a $5 bill. I can't believe it. What can a kid buy with four $2 bills? Unbelievable. I can't believe it. That's pretty bad, Hickson. You're kind of cranky lately. Send everybody $50 bill. Anthony Bateman. Good morning, Bryan. Good morning, everybody. Now I want to talk to everybody about the live stream. And Daniel had a conversation with Snuggles a couple days ago. And I know everybody has, they don't have the greatest tolerance for Snuggles. Because sometimes he just says things that are wrong. And I wanted to kind of make a mention about the comments that are on this live stream, okay? And 90% of them, okay, are basically one sentence. Like Arbuckle, play it safe, pass out a $5 bill. Hey, Anthony B, hey, hug. You guys are just basically saying, hey, how you doing? And that's really what it is. It's a one comment, one sentence. And that's why I always say that your comments on our live stream should be about 10 words or less. So we're going to have a lot of fun over the next couple of weeks. We got 2 more weeks until Christmas. Actually, not 2 weeks, but we basically have 3 weeks. Today is the 8th. And then we have the 19th. We're leaving on the 20th. And we should be back on the 31st, I think. So they got a really, the Elmwood school system has got some really serious issues. So let me explain to you what Elmwood did basically 20 years ago, okay? Not even 20 years ago, okay? It's basically 2000, they built a brand new high school 25 years ago. Brand new high school. 25 years ago. Brand new. Huge building. You can Google it. You can see this giant building, brand new high school, okay? And guess what type of roof they put on the thing? They literally had to be idiots. I'm telling you, idiots to do it. And I said from the very beginning, why are you putting a shingled roof on this high school? Well, guess what? They're having to put a new roof on already. It's not even 30 years. And guess what kind of roof they have to put on? They're having to put on another shingle roof. And they're going to be spending $1 million putting on a new roof when they should be putting a metal roof on that high school build or the whole building. It's just, and you know what's so funny? They basically tore down 5 buildings in Northwest Ohio, the Elmwood School District. They tore down 5 buildings that were built in the 1920s that literally would still be standing today because they were built literally not to destroy, not to, they're indestructible basically. Okay. But no, you have to build new. You have to build new, you have to build junk, and you have to build crap. And that's what they did. They built a crappy high school, okay, that won't even last half the time that the original junior high or high school is. And it's still there. They were going to tear it down, but they decided, no, they can't because that could be used. And so they only tore one portion of it down. But what did she say?
She said she's going to.
Okay. And so, so Elmwood now has to spend $1 million, $1 million on a new shingled roof.
Why didn't they do metal?
Shingles are cheaper and last longer than a membrane roof. What? Well, that's not what I'm hearing. He won't listen. Sells slack cars. Let's see. Sells slack car cap guns. Good morning. Yes, Bob. Good morning, Joe. Shingles are cheaper and last longer than a membrane roof. Anybody wants odds as even he is banned again? Who's banned again? Why? Who's on right now? Who's on right now? Rookies, slot cars, and rails. Hickson. When Bryan asks the bank for $2 bills, they think he's fixing to go to the strip club. Unbelievable. Man, Arbuckle, you got some issues. We are getting SCX Advance. You're not allowing him back, right? No, we're not. I'm letting you guys know that that we all have to be in manners. We have to have manners. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be nice. You know, I don't know why people just can't get along. Why can't we all just get along? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that smells so good. For some reason, Charles Hickson is in a feisty mood today. Okay? Charles Hickson is. Charles Hickson is in a very feisty mood. Okay? He is just really ornery today. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what got into his pants. I'm just a terrible... Nah, I'm not a terrible... it's just been a very bad week. Oh, I am so tired. Okay, rookie slot cars. This... Anthony Bateman, I'm doing very good today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Rookie slot cars and rails. The smell of caps will bring back anyone back to their childhood. Hi, Jimbo. Now, who is slot car? Who's rookie slot car and rails? Who's that person? I've never heard of him. Wink, wink. Rod Rodriguez. Anybody knows who slot cars, rookie slot car and rails? I can take a guess. Do you want me to take a guess? Does anybody want to Kimber, you know me. Nate Kimber. Nate Kimber. He's a great guy. Okay, so Nate Kimber is a great guy. Okay, so we know that Nate Kimber is a great guy. Okay. Snuggles. No, he's not Snuggles. Slot car rails. I can't handle this anymore. I got to take a break. This is too much. All right, so let's just go in to do something here. I got to do something really quick. All right, so I got to find the remote to my drone. All right, let's go down the slot car aisle. And let us let us look at what we have here. So we have the reaction time cars, okay? And these have been selling, actually. Some of them have been. And these are really nice cars. These are drag cars. And you got some really cool colors here. You got red and yellows. And that is the drag cars. It's called Reaction Time. And these are the Chevy Funny Cars. Chevy Funny Cars. Yancey loves these cars. Yancey. Then we have the Duster. The Dodge Duster. Funny car. We got the two funny cars. The Dodge Dusters. Dodge Dusters. That's a live stream. Then we have the Dodge Charger. Dodge Charger. And these are really nice looking. These are chrome. We got a chrome and gold. Gold and chrome. Now, just to be fair, these really should be licensed cars. And that's the Dodge Charger. And then we have the Ford Mustang, and that's a chrome and a blue. The blue one is really sharp. But these should be licensed. These should have John Force, unless they lost the license to them. But these should have these should have John Force on them. I don't know why they don't have John Force anymore. And that's the Ford Mustang GT. SC421, SC421, those cars are. SC421. Then we have, you have John Wick. John Wick. Then we have 459. 459, that's an old car. Holy cow, 459. And those are the two Impalas. The Bel Airs, I'm sorry, Bel Airs. 1959 Bel Airs. Right before they decided to change an entire design change on all their cars. They went from boxy to the whole new design change. Then we have my favorite vehicles, my favorite cars, but nobody likes these. Arbuckle hates them. Everybody hates these cars. Okay. Arbuckle always lets me know that I'm the one that told Auto World to do this. And that is the GT Icons. Okay. Arbuckle always lets everybody know that this was my mistake. Okay. That's why these don't sell, is that, even though that everybody wants these cars from Looney Tunes, they don't like these cars. Okay. Now, I don't know why. I do know why. One thing is that they don't have enough decals. I don't know if they've cut down on certain things to lower the price of the car. I don't know. I wish someone would tell me so that I would have a more accurate opinion. And then we have the 470. Now these now they have the Ram Charger, but they're not really. They don't have anything with Snake and Mongoose. Can't do Snake and Mongoose anymore. They lost that license. They've lost so many licenses. It's really. Then you got your Indy cars. your Indy F1 cars. They need to come out with a different F1 car. They really do. I told them they need to come out with a narrow body, but yeah, they are. China is breaking. China, okay, so here's what people don't understand. China doesn't care about international law. They don't believe that they have to follow any international law. They believe that they are a communist country and they don't have to follow any international law. Okay, that everybody's property is everybody's property. There is no intellectual property. They don't believe in any of that stuff. And it's amazing how we've coddled them for the last 25 years. Okay, their economy is in shambles. Number one, it's all fake. The only city that has any sense that it's like, and that's Shanghai, and that is because they wanted to dethrone Hong Kong. Okay, that's the only reason. But if you go to the rest of the part of China, it's a ghost town. Okay, it's a ghost town, and it's absolutely a joke. Okay, it's an absolute joke. There is no infrastructure. The trains basically drive to nowhere. It is a country that is an absolute failure. All right, half their military is absolutely junk. I would give it 10 minutes against any American counterattack. I'm just giving it from my opinion, guys. You can't build ghost cities where nobody lives and they be vacant for 20 years, okay? You just can't do that. All right, that just doesn't make sense. It's really amazing. Yeah, Protinkertoys.com. How can I help you? Do I purchase model trains? Like what do you have? And how much do you have? Is it just one train? Is it just one set? Now, is it in the original box? Got it, okay. And has it been taken care of pretty good? Now, do you have a cell phone? Do you have a smartphone that you could take pictures and text them to me? Okay, well, my phone number, my cell phone number is 419. Write this down, okay? 419-575-3776. 3776. Just text me the pictures and I'll respond back to you whether I'm interested, okay? Thank you very much. Yep, bye. Now okay, so Lionel, especially if it's pre-1970s, 1960s, but if it's a 1959 set and it's been in good shape, that's a collectible, okay, and that has a value to it. A Lionel set that is pre-1970s. The 70s was Fundimation. They were bought out by Great Gulf Western, and they didn't do Lionel any good, really. That was the worst years of Lionel, the 1970s. A lot of things were in the 1970s. And so Lionel was cheapenized. And now the newer stuff is better, but it's so out of price for the average customer that you can't afford a Lionel set because they're just way out of price. And they need to come back to the U.S. and build their stuff in the U.S. and they would have a cheaper price. We should all text him good morning. Yeah, that's a good idea there, a rookie slot car and rails. I love your sense of humor. Unbelievable. Okay, so guess what time it is? Does anybody know what time it is? Can anybody guess what time it is? Okay, can anybody guess what time it is? Okay, can anybody guess? Can anybody guess what time it is? Can anybody guess what time it is? Does anybody want to guess? Can anybody want to guess? Bryan, if it did come back to the US, it would cost more money. Not necessarily, guys. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Looks like you're on a diet, Hickson. Donut time! It's donut time! It's donut time! It's donut time with Bryan! It's donut time! It's donut time! It's donut time to Dinah! It's donut time! It's donut time! It's donut time! It's donut time. I'm going to be a grinder time, beer time. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It's time for us to have fun. Time for Bryan's bargain. Jack and Coke time. Jack and Coke time. We're all on dope. Donut time. Time to take your teeth. Time to take your teeth option. LOL. Bourbon time. Robert warms up. Bryan. Well, so Anthony Bateman says here, it says, that's why everybody makes their stuff in China. No, the reason they made it in China is they sold out this country. Okay, it all happened with NAFTA with Bill Clinton. He opened up, shut everything down, and got all our jobs out of a country. Okay, we can make anything in this country as cheap, as good as in China. That's all there is to it. If you think we can't, then we should have never won World War II. And people have to understand, we were building a bomber, a B-29, every 63 minutes. Now let that sink in. We were building Liberty ships so cheap they couldn't believe it. The British couldn't believe that we were making them this cheap, because we knew how to innovate, and that's the key, is to innovate. All right, so let's get going here. We gotta find the remote. We gotta find the remote I know Mac Henry put it somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it yet. Once I find it, I will let you know. So we basically have 5 minutes until donut time. Check out. Yes, but it wasn't until the 1990 when stuff started to be outsourced. NAFTA is the reason you can buy a Coke made with real sugar imported from Mexico, but you can't make it in the U.S. No, you're exactly right about that. No, because there was another guy that was so obsessed with corn oil that he got corn no teeth, nice and sweet, unless there's too much greed. Yes, it is. Greed, guys. We all. So what do? So we've all blamed everybody. So what do? How do we fix it? That's the question. How do we fix it? Should we let China just take over the United States? Is that what we do? That's what you're saying, basically. Let's let China just take over the entire world and everything will be okay. And I just think that China is absolutely falling apart. Absolutely falling apart. Yes, a Dem will blame a conservative and a conservative will blame a Dem. That's exactly right. So how do we fix that? How do we fix that? That's bullshit, Bryan. Nobody thinks that way. You said we've got a American flag hanging in front of my house, brother. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, how do we fix it? How do we bring all that manufacturing back to America? That's all I'm asking. How do we bring it back? Okay? Because we did all this at one time here in this country. And there's no reason why we can't do it again. That's what I'm saying. There's no reason we can't do it again. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, right. All right, now we're gonna have to do all right, so what we're gonna do is we got almost time. Yeah, baby. Oh, it's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time together. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time together. And I'm going to take my nice Coke opener, pop that nice Coke out, put the cap in there. And we're now going to have a nice Coke. We're going to start boycotting China. We don't have to boycott. Okay, let me make this very clear. We don't have to boycott China. China is a fake economy. Everybody says that, oh, they're this great economy. They're not. They're not. They've been inflating all their numbers for years, pretending that they're having all this big growth when they're not building anything. It's like building a bridge to nowhere. Nope. No ice. Nice donut. Yeah, I just can't get it cold enough. Nope. Just doesn't get it good enough. Oh, yeah. BP 1090 over 30. Well, yesterday, my blood pressure was 137 over 90 or 86. Let's see where it's at today.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now. Measurement over. Your systolic blood pressure is
147 over 98. Look at that, baby. Holy cow, that's the lowest it's been in weeks.
millimeter of mercury.
Over 88.
100 beats per minute.
And yelling and screaming raises it, huh? $143 over 88. Now they do tell you to do it 3 times, so let's do another one.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now. Measurement over. Your
Wow, look at that, 144 over 100.
45.
Now let's do it the one last time. They say every 3 times you should do it.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now. measurement over. Your systolic
Look at that. Not 147 over 95.
7 millimeter of mercury.
Unbelievable.
Diastolic blood pressure. 95 millimeter of mercury pillar. Your heart rate 93 beats per minute.
Let me ask you guys a question. And I just need a thumbs up. How many of you own every one of our exclusives? There are 72 of you. Let me ask you guys a question. Those who can answer. How many own this vehicle? Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you own this vehicle. Ha! That's funny, Anthony Bateman. Okay, so far there's only one person that doesn't own this, and that is Anthony. Everybody owns one of these. Look at that. All right. Now, how many own this set of cars? How many own this set of cars? And this is a set. This is a complete set. You have both Bel Airs and both Nomads. Stock Car Obsession, you need to order one. How many own this collection? All four. The two Bel Airs and the two Nomads. Two Bel Airs and two Nomads. So far, so good. Everybody is giving thumbs up. I think two. That's good. Monty doesn't own them at all. See, that's the point that I want to make, is that there are a lot of people that don't own all of our exclusives. And I only have 1,000 of them. It doesn't mean that I have, or it shows you that I only have a selected number of these cars. Right there. That's the one you're missing. We have this in stock right now. This one we have the least amount right here. This one right here. This one, we only have 2 of these. Okay. All right, so this car is right now on sale for $99. And I'm going to put that on sale right now. Part of our meta fields, 20% off. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to put this on sale. Now, normally, because we only have 24 of these left, they're at a higher price because it's all supply and banana. So I'm going to lower the price to this a little bit to $79. And then I'm going to still give you 20% off on this car. So this is $79 plus we're giving you 20% off on this car. So it's about 50 some dollars you'll pay for that car. All right? All right, so now let's move on to the next car. Let's do another car. So we have the Dodge Charger. Okay, let's see where that one is. So that is on sale now. And it's $79. And this is 7829. And that is the Dodge Challenger or Charger. Now that's only $39, and we're going to give that 20% off. Well, how do you do that? Oh, there we go. So you get 20% off on that car right now. And then we have the Ford pickup truck. 7982. We have 50 of these left. And we'll go ahead and give a 20% off on this right now. So if you go to our website, you'll see this car is 20% off. Yeah, yo, bro, go. Yes, sir. You gotta be kidding me. See, that's what I know that. That's what happens when you get old. You forget where you put things. Well, where did you have it last? Attic? You sure it's in the attic in the garage? Did you Don't say that. You could live another 20 years. Oh my God. Well, where else do you think they ought to put it? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. You played ball with. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Say that again. Uh huh. You're kidding. 80 years old. Well, that's really not that. I mean, you're not really that old. 80 years. That's. No, you don't apologize. Not an. You don't. An 80-year-old hasn't apologized to me. Are you kidding me? Now, are you all by yourself? You got your wife? You what? No, I can't. All right. Well, you take it easy, okay, buddy? He doesn't have that Lionel set. Okay, and then we've got, what other car do we want to put on sale? The Herb Thomas. Let's do the Herb Thomas too. That's a nice one. Yep. 7892 96. Herb Thomas. $49. We'll put that on sale for 20% off on that. And then if you're a club member, you get another 10%. Look at that. We got that on sale now too. Holy moly. And then let's do the Fred Lorenza. Nobody, for some reason, nobody likes this car. Now let's see what it looks like. There you go, 20% off, Herb Thomas. All right, now let's see here, 7898. Fred Lorenzo, we don't have a lot of those. How many do we have of those? 85. We have 85 of these left. We'll go ahead and put label there. Paste. So we got that taken care of. We're gonna put our hovercross. Oh, we're gonna do the aerocopters. We're gonna put the the hovercross. We're gonna put the hovercross on sale, 20% off. I think it's already on sale. Let's double check. HOVER. $39. Wow. We'll put that on sale too. We'll give people a discount on the hovercross. 20% off. There you go. Another fine item. Another fine item available at Protinkertoys.com. Now I have a model kit that's pretty cool. And this is a really nice model kit. If you don't have this model kit, you really should get one, because this is a really nice kit. This is the Second Chance. Now this is Thunderbird 2. This is the most popular of all the Thunderbirds. And this is actually a diorama. You get the Thunderbird, plus you get Thunderbird 2, 3, all the containers too. You get all 4 containers, or 3 containers. And it's a complete diorama, okay? And it is really cool. This thing, and it's $79. And we're going to put that on sale for 20% off, because this is a really nice model kit. If you've never had this was a very, I love this this craft, okay, the TB2. Thunderbirds 2. Thunderbirds are go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Thunderbirds are go. And this is a model kit. Really nice kit too. Really nice. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Really big show tonight. Guest stars the Osmond. We just sold another gangster gun. Unbelievable. Oh, it's amazing. We sold 2 of those. Somebody bought 2 of the gangster guns. Unbelievable. I just don't understand it. No, he bought 1. He bought 1 gangster. I just don't understand how these things are selling like crazy. I don't understand it. The owl. We have the owl. We do have those in stock. We do have those in stock. The eagle owl. The eagle owl is in stock. I'll even put this on sale. I think it was on sale last week, but we'll put it back on sale. How's that? MIC. I can't find the remote. 1312. Eagle owl bomber. It's $59.99. $59.99. No discount. We're going to put a discount on it. Right now, this is on sale. 20% off right now. Yep. I got to get it on there first. There, this is on sale now. 20% off the Eagle Owl. I wish I could find the remote. Mac Henry did it. I just, whenever there's a problem, I always just blame Mac Henry, because then I feel better. You know what I'm saying? I feel better because I blamed him. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might not be his fault, but at least I've blamed him for it.
hurts a bit.
So we got the Eagle Owl on sale. We've got the drones. We've got the rock climbing's on sale. Rock climbers on sale. I wish I knew where. We sold a half dozen. We sold a half a dozen of the rocket drones. We sold a half dozen of them, rocket drones. Now, I was supposed to get an email from Auto World, and that has not happened yet. I don't know why. I can't find, I don't see an email from Auto World. So they haven't sent me an email. Hilton's Honor, Babylon Miniature, Package Express, Horizon, Conservative, Squashables, Cover, Hint Water. I don't see it. Final Forms, I always get those. 100 Byrack, Tucker Carlson, Wayne, Building a Build-A-Bear, 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 Build-A-Bear. Okay, so that's not going to happen. So I don't see the email from Auto World. I've sent 6 emails to them. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So I sent a reply so that we could have a meeting, but is everybody on vacation or what? Or am I just not that important anymore? That's how I feel. I know that's not the way it is, but that's how I feel. I'm just a small retailer in Ohio that does no business with Auto World. That's my opinion. I can't send that. I'd like to send that, but I can't. Yes, I sent a response last week, right after Thanksgiving, and I haven't heard any response. Do you know if they've gotten my emails and what are their thoughts? Thanks, Bryan. What?
Merry Christmas.
What are these orders? Okay, so we got a bunch of orders I can pull. I love pulling orders. So that didn't go anywhere. So I'd like to know if they got my emails last week, because I haven't heard any response from anybody. If you could find out about it and let me know, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bryan. Okay, so the first order we have to pull, guess what they bought? 2 tankers. Golf tankers. Now, all I'm saying is this. You should own at least 2 of these. At least 2 of them. These are the nicest car that we've come out with yet. The golf tankers. All there is to it. Now, they ordered 2 of the colored silicone tires and 1 of the regular. $162. Super 3s. Those will fit on anything, really. I don't think we have one left. They need to do these more. We just sold another Rally 4x4 set. Rally, I'm glad I bought all those Rally sets. Ha! Rat Sphinx sets. Glad I sold them all. Glad I bought them all. He only had 20 of them. Okay, we need to get We just sold 2 more golf tankers. 2 more golf tankers are gone. Oh, well, look at this. Another golf tanker for the low. Oh my gosh, look at that gun order.
God.
Holy cow. That's disgusting. Another golf tanker bites the dust. Another golf tanker bites the dust. Another golf tanker bites the dust. Unbelievable. Anthony Bateman is calling. Should I answer it? All right, I'll answer it. He deserves to be answered.
Good morning. Good morning, Bryan.
Good morning, Anthony Bateman Sr.
How you doing, bro?
I'm terrible. How are you doing?
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Did you remember when I gave you my new card number?
Yes, but we don't keep them on file.
Well, did you pay for my stuff with it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I still gotta buy. I did bid on 2 cars, and I don't see it on, so I can pay for them.
Which cars? Oh yeah, those F1. You mean the fly cars?
Yes, the fly cars.
Yeah, I'll get those. I'll when I'm done off the live stream, I'll go ahead and draw up that invoice and then send it to you.
Yeah, because I'll take care of that today, bro.
I already thought I sent that invoice to you.
I didn't see it.
All right, well let me look. Let me look, and I'll get that invoice to you. Okay.
Okay, brother.
All right, brother. See you later, brother.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we have a big order here, and I don't have my glasses. Oh my gosh. For the love of Mike, can I ever have my glasses? Then Mac Henry, he takes all my stuff and just crams it in here. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? No, you know what? I left it down. Okay, now we have a big order. This is what's not, I love this order right here. Okay, you know why? Do you know why I love this order? Because it's an entire collection of cars. And it is basically the Thunder Road collection 423. And they basically bought 2, 4, 6, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. They bought all the cars. They bought all 8 cars they bought both of the Bel Airs, both the Nomads, both of the Torinos, and both of the pro cars. I'll show you. Hold on. Shh. Ouch! Oh my knee. Okay, so they got both of these. They got these. Oh wow, they got that one too. They got both of the 330s. Oh yeah. Oh, they bought both the white Bel Airs. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful collection. And they bought both of the Ford Torinos. So they basically have the whole collection of the Thunder Road, okay? Which, if this is probably the prettiest collection that's been out in a while, okay? Is the Thunder Road. They have both of the Ford Torinos. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? They got both of the Thunderbirds, or the Bel Airs, the 62 Bel Airs. Look at that. 62 Bel Air. They got both of the 58 Plymouth Fury. Look at that. Too much sodium. And they got both of the Dodge 330. These were everywhere in America in 1964. Everywhere. These were police cars all over America. So they bought all 8 cars. I tell you, this, I love this when they buy all 8 cars. I really do. I really freak out when people buy all 8 cars. So they got all 8 cars of Thunder Road. Sweet. This is what this makes my day when a customer buys all 8 cars, because it starts his collection. It starts his collection. That's what's so sweet about it. So these are all the slot cars we sold this weekend. Okay. As of I think it's Saturday. These are all Saturday. These are all. So we sold 5 golf tankers, 5, and we sold a whole assortment of Thunder Road. So those are all the cars. So they bought a whole collection of Thunder Road. And that should be charging, but it's not. So Thunder Road, we sold all the Thunder Road. A whole collection of Thunder Road. Now, another good collection like that is this collection. Is the ones with the blue and the gold Willies. Okay, that's a nice one. Also, the Charger. The dirty and the clean Dodge Charger. The dirty and the clean Dodge Charger. The Suburbans. Both the Suburbans, these are sweet. I love these. Those are the Suburbans. And the last car, we don't have the yellow one, but we do have the turquoise El Camino. Turquoise El Camino. And those are 416. SC 416. That's another good assortment. No, 416. And then we have Cars and Coffee, which has the El Camino. Or the Willys. It comes with the Willys. See that? Okay, so we have probably about 48 of these. Actually, I think we have more than that. We have 51 of these Christine Plymouth Furies. And I had them on sale last week, and we're going to put them on sale this week. They're $15.99, okay? Plus 20% off. $15.99 plus 20% off. We only have about 50 of them. Buy them all. Somebody buy them all. I don't care. And then the Scooby-Doo and the Penguin-mobile, we only have like 10 of those, but those are 20% off too. And those are regular price though, because we don't have that many of them. So you got those cars. And what else do we have a whole full tray of that I can sell? 81, I got those. Hummers, 380. Oh my gosh, we have a full tray of 80s. Oh, let's put those on sale. SC 380. Man, we got way too many of those. So we're going to put all the extraction. You get the Hummer. You get all the cars. Those are all 20% off. All of SC380. You got the Ford Escort. You got the Hummer. You got the Volkswagen Baja and the CJ7. All of SC380, 20% off. All on sale right now. 20% off. And they're $36 right now. $36, $39. Some of them are $39, $36. Yeah, they're 20% off. Anywhere from $36 to $39. Let's put the Hummer on sale for $29.99. And then you get 20% off on the Hummer. All right? And then we've got the blue Hummer. We'll put that on sale for $29.99. Then you got the CJ7. Put that on sale for $29.99. Now we got the blue CJ7. Put that on sale for $29.99. So now you'll get 20% off of $29.99. And then you got the Baja Bug. We'll put that on sale for $29.99. So you can get the Baja Bug for $29. And the only one we're not going to put on sale is the Ford Escort because we're limited quantities on those. But we have large quantities of the other ones. And so all the cars, $20 off. $39. You can even get $39 off of the regular price, but the other cars are $20. So the Hummer is $29. So if you buy one Hummer, add it to the cart, you get it for 24 bucks. 24 bucks for the whole car. That's a good price. $24. We just sold something. What did we sell? $57. What did we sell? A gun. A gun. A cowboy classic revolver. A gun. Unbelievable. It's amazing how many of these things we're selling. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When Bryan asked for a thumbs up, how do I give him one when I already give him one when I join the show? Unbelievable. Give him a pack of donuts for free. It starts his obsession. Have a nice day. I do get reduced sodium, too much sodium. I used to get tomato soup. I used to drink a lot of I used to have a lot of tomato soup, but it gave me a lot. Lately, it gives me acid reflux. Those are coming out soon. Fenders, those are coming out soon. Yes, that's right. Hey, Arbuckle, I remember a picture of someone punching the bag. I do have Thunderbirds. Oh, he wants one of those drones. I'll invoice one of those drones, Anthony. When I get down to the store. I just did 15% off. $15.99 with 15% off. Well, let me tell you this, okay, guys? And I can't go into detail because the show's almost over, but all I can tell you is this. We should be back on New Year's, okay? And we are going to be having a special 1 hour sale, okay? And it's only 1 hour, okay? This sale will be for 1 hour. And because we're doing this sale because of all of our customers. And we're having a 1 hour sale on Friday, on New Year's Eve. That's going to be, I think, Wednesday night. I don't even know if we're going to be back by Wednesday night. Let's see here. So New Year's Wednesday. Nah, I don't know if we're going to be back by Wednesday night. I don't know if we're going to be back by New Year's. Anyways, it'll probably be that third. We're going to be having a special 1 hour sale. 1 hour. You only have 1 hour to purchase items, okay? And I'm not going to give you the details of it. All I'm saying is that for 1 hour, okay, we are 90% to our goal of paying off our credit card and then just paying down our regular. See, our line of credit, we just have to have all the time. It needs to be higher. And that line of credit should just be a revolving line of credit. And once we get rid of this credit card debt, we can then make huge payments on our line of credit, because we need a line of credit that is at least $100,000 to $200,000 to be able to buy what I want to buy and not worry about it. And we are 90% there. Okay, that's what's really cool. We are 90% there. And on the New Year's Eve, I don't know if it's going to be New Year because we probably won't be back, but we're having a 1 hour sale. Okay. All I'm saying is it is going to be spectacular. Okay. The 1 hour sale. Now, I haven't talked to this with the sons yet. They don't even know I'm bringing this up. So this might not happen. Okay. I'm just telling you what I'd like to do, and we'll see if we can get it done. Okay. Today has been a really phenomenal day. We've been very busy, and I've got to finish. Are you in the dinette business? This is Bryan. Well, today's show was pretty amazing. Tomorrow in the morning, I have to be at the Toledo station 24. I'm going to do that first, and then I'll come back and do a late show. So it's going to be a later show. I'm going to take a lot of the remote stuff. 10 a.m. Tuesday at 10 a.m. Okay, that sounds absolutely awesome. I'll bring some neat stuff. I got some drones, cap guns, rubber band guns. Okay, so we'll be full bear, ready to go. Okay, awesome. So I was at Texas Roadhouse, and a guy said, "Are you going out of business?" I said, "No, we are." And everybody comes in here wondering if we're out of business. We're not. We're reorganizing because we want bigger layouts here in the store, and so that's what we're targeting for. That's what we're aiming for. So hopefully that gets done. I did get some good news. We got the lights disconnected. The plumber should be coming in tomorrow. If that's what's going to happen, and I think we're going to get the bathroom fixed so that we can have them taking showers again upstairs. Okay, So, so that hopefully we get the shower by tomorrow. That's my goal. And I want to just thank everybody for watching the live stream today. We're almost out of power. And want to thank you. So we got that done. We got that done. We have to turn around here. Oh, the power mode, almost power dead. We've got less than 5% power. I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow, probably at 11 o'clock. The show won't start probably till 11 or 11:30. And we'll do a late show tomorrow, okay? I don't have city council this week. At least I don't think so. No, it's next week. We had council last week. And so it's the first and the third of every month. Yeah, today is the 10th. So I got nothing going on Wednesday, so that's good. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm going to be at the Toledo station at 10 o'clock. I'm going to leave here around 9. And so we'll have a lot of fun doing that. And then I'll bring in the other 4x4 or the rock climbing piece tomorrow. And we'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for showing the live stream. Check out all the sales we've got going on right now. I just added a bunch of new items on sale. Keep checking them out. Tomorrow we'll be putting a lot of stuff on too.